Hello everyone, and now welcome to game 2 in the series. Cechi currently having a 1-0 lead over Lin as we move to Crystal Kingdom 1.3. Cechi spawning as the yellow undead player on the top left hand side of Crystal Kingdom 1.3. Meanwhile, we have Lin spawning as the teal orc on the bottom right hand side of the map. Good luck, have fun coming out from the players as the game is now underway. Altar of Storms already being built here, and I am curious as to what the strategies will be coming in from both of these players. So far, Crypt, Graveyard, no Altar of Darkness just quite yet. It looks like it will be a Crypt Fiend opening once more. And with that Crypt Fiend opening, we should see a little bit of a delay in that hero, but it is still gonna work out well. You can see the Altar of Darkness now finally making its way in as the buildings are currently being summoned. Meanwhile, Lin currently just building his buildings the old-fashioned way here, and it is going to have that barracks, Altar of Storms, and Orc Burrow. He may build up a Voodoo Lounge, as the Voodoo Lounge is one of the most important buildings for Orc players due to the amount of damage that their heroes generally take early on. Healing, very, very important. Always want to give those healing salves to that Blade Master in order to absorb a bit more damage and also be able to just dive into fights when necessary. Tomb of Relics now being placed down as well. There it goes, as we do see a Ziggurat in position, and I wouldn't be surprised if we also see another Ziggurat right here. If we can squeeze in right there, that should be just enough to make it nearly impossible for that Blade Master to get inside and try and do some damage to these Acolytes. Acolytes, as strong as they are when fighting on Blight, they do get taken down very easily. They are the most exposed out of all of the workers, as they cannot hide in that gold mine or entangled gold mine like the other races. However, they do benefit just a little bit. They're able to squeeze through here very, very easily. They're able to teleport or kind of jump sides with that positioning as well. It does work out well for them sometimes, as the Blade Master now walks in here and is attempting to take down this 3-3-3 creep camp. You can see that there is a Voodoo Lounge off over here, the Ice Rock Gate. I don't know how many hit points it has, but the Blade Master may be able to purchase items from there without having to be right next to the building. So with that, that would be a nearly perfect position. Oh, the Ice Troll Trapper is actually trying to ensnare that poor guy over there. And is it going to walk all the way over there? Oh, there goes the Grunt. Is it going to get off the hit? There it goes. And now that Blade Master is going to finish off that unit right there as well. A little bit of extra damage. That Blade Master, no, now needing to take down the Ice Rock Gate in order to gain easy access to that Voodoo Lounge. Meanwhile, back over here, Death Knight and Crypt Fiends already coming in for some easy creeping as well. This is the 3-1-1 creep camp. Nerubian Warrior will get taken down, also put down even more Spiderlings. So this creep camp is surprisingly high in experience, even though there's only level 3 and level 1 creeps. Meanwhile, back down over here, Skeletal Warrior or Skeletal Minion now making its way down. It's going to try to do a bit of scouting, as the Blade Master has already picked up its second Circlet of Nobility and has not yet decided to pick up Boots of Speed as it is not yet on sale. So far, Goblin Laboratory or Laboratory coming into play. You can see that, oh, the Blade Master is right here. There is a critical strike or a Windwalk strike onto the back of that Crypt Fiend there. Are we going to perhaps see the Death Knight come in with the Death Coil? 274 mana left after the Death Coil does get launched. Very nicely played. That Pendant of Energy, very important in keeping the rest of the units alive. Cechi already opening up with a very good start there. You can see that all of that mana is going to be put to very, very good use, as he's now coming in, getting in some easy shots. There goes the Blade Master trying to run straight on in, and it is not going to be able to get back in there without trying to use another Windwalk. That would be rather gutsy of that Blade Master to Windwalk into there, because he would be forced to take a lot of damage and then Windwalk back out. That would not have been a very good trade, as he doesn't have that much mana. You can see the Blade Master down to 125 and still wandering around here. Death Knight now looking to finish off what he started moments ago. Tuskar Warrior is going to be taken out. Meanwhile, the Tuskar fighters also going to get taken down there. We can see a Watcher Ward has been placed down as we are looking at the rest of this creep camp getting taken out pretty quickly. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is looking to finish off this creep camp, does pick up a Ring of Protection, not the item that he was really looking for though. Perhaps was hoping for Slippers of Agility or another Circlet of Nobility. Both are much, much better items there. All right, let's take a look. Cechi now coming back around. The Blade Master is right there. Death Coil could be coming in as the Tauren Chieftain now being added by Lyn. Lyn adding a Tauren Chieftain instead of a Shadow Hunter. Don't know quite what to make of that, as normally you go for the Shadow Hunter if you want a hero, if you want to try to take down heroes. Meanwhile, you go Tauren Chieftain if you want to try to take out the army. But the army of Cechi has generally been Crypt Fiends and Destroyers with Obsidian statues. That is not an easy army to take down with that Tauren Chieftain. The range is simply too much. You can see the Crypt Fiend taking a bit of damage there. There's the Death Coil getting back up to full hit or near full hit points, back up to 382 already. Not quite yet at level 3, so only heals 200 instead of 400. Blade Master now wandering around here. You can take a look. I thought I saw a unit coming across over here. Nope, not quite, as the Blade Master gonna go after these Arachnids. The Arachnids doing a lot of Shadow Strike damage and poison damage. This is not a very easy creep camp because of the amount of damage that is just spread about. You can see that those grunts already down to some 200 some odd hit points, as the Death Knight may try and come in and get in a very, very quick steal. Are we going to see level 3 on that Death Knight? No, we are not. What is the item? Sentry Wards being placed down as... Hold on one moment. Alright, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. No real delay on your side, guys. As we now look at the Blade Master now heading back, he is almost at level 3. Meanwhile, the Death Knight currently sitting at level 3, pretty much on the button. 505 experience, 5 experience over, as the Lich is now making its way out onto the field. Blade Master and Tauren Chieftain coming out to try and creep out this Fountain of Health. Going to be a very, very strong tactic here. As you know, the Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master, both of them have generally high hit points, and with that high hit point value, they do in fact regenerate hit points rather quickly, because Fountains of Health are a percentage regeneration basis. You can see that the Tauren Chieftain is regenerating rather quickly, and now all that's going to be left is this one blue Drake up in the air. Cloak of Shadows being left behind. I don't think much is going to happen of that there anymore. As we now look at what is going on over here, another creep out coming down here. The Ice Troll Warlord is going to get taken down. True Shot Aura now given, and this is going to be a bit of a problem. All right, we see the Blade Master now coming in, going after the Obsidian statue. A lot of damage has been dealt there. You can see that the rest of the units are currently slowed down. Ice Troll Priest, Tome of Intelligence +2. Lich maybe given that True Shot Aura, or it might just be sold. No, picking up the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability and Dust of Appearance. Lich has the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability now, as you now see another attack come in. All right, Blade Master now getting a little bit slowed there. That's going to be a bit of a problem as he tries to get away. Will be able to back off once more. Meanwhile, the Tauren Chieftain is now finally at level 2. He does have Endurance Aura and is now once again trying to take down this Tuskar Sorcerer. It goes down as he now is going to pick up Boots of Speed. Blade Master still trying to do a bit of harassment, and this is a very, very old school strategy for Orc, where they just try and harass out their opponent. You can see that harassment is just such a big problem, and that Blade Master doesn't really need any level past 3. It is already very, very strong at level 3. It is more item based than anything else, and that's what the Tauren Chieftain is taking care of, making sure that it will get good items onto that Blade Master. Belt of Giant Strength picked up by the Lich, now up to 675 hit points. Very, very much more of a tankier hero, but it doesn't really benefit beyond that. Besides hit point regeneration, no additional damage on that Lich. Lich now wandering around. You can see him now pulling back over here. Blade Master still regenerating those hit points, getting up a Clarity Potion as well. Does have an Orb of Lightning, but has to be very, very careful as it doesn't have that much mana. It has to consider when it wants to break Windwalk, as we are looking at Cechi just doing a great job creeping. You're going to see him now pick up a Sentry Ward there. There is a Blade Master. That Blade Master realized that he is revealed and cannot stick around right there. Beautiful timing, placing down that Sentry Ward, expecting that the units would be there. All right, Lin now actually going into the Troll Berserker upgrades. And this is not something I was expecting. Troll Berserkers and Headhunters were not a unit used when I was actively playing Warcraft 3. However, because of the reliance of destroyers by the undead, this is one of those matchups where it is common to see them. Now, is it going to be effective enough? As we're looking at the Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 3, and you can see them pulling away the creep camp. There's some ensnares, making sure that they do not get attacked from the back. In the middle of that creep jack there, another Arachnid going to get taken down. Raiders going after that skeletal minion here, as there is a bit of poison damage going around. Arachnid Earth Borer, I don't believe that it actually burrows or anything of that nature, but all of these units will get destroyed here. So far, we can see now another creep out of the bottom left-hand side of the map. Elder Shaman, Devour Magic could be coming underway. You can see the Destroyer, how much damage it deals. And even though it is dealing magic damage, it does do a little bit of splash damage there, as the Death Knight now up to level 4. Why are you leaving that Shaman? Oh, the Blade Master is nearby. You can see that the Obsidian statue now jumps up into the air, as it is a destroyer. You can see now that that Firbolg Shaman is still back over there. It does have a frost armor, making things a little bit dangerous, as we're now going to see jump up onto the high ground. Oh, poor Crypt Fiend in a bad engagement there. Oh, Tauren Chieftain taking a lot of damage. There's a beautiful stomp running into the fray as a potion of lesser invulnerability used. All right, Death Knight may try to finish off this one Tauren Chieftain. The Tauren Chieftain gets off another beautiful stomp and then picks up the Tauren Chieftain with the Zeppelin. Beautifully done here, and now the Zeppelin may end up getting destroyed. The Tauren Chieftain comes in, stomps, and then uses a speed scroll in order to get away. Looks like he will be able to do exactly that. And that was 3 very, very nice stomps to try and slow things down. But Lin still in a very, very bad situation here. All right, the Death Knight is going to get taken down to 87 hit points, down to 88. Uses a potion of lesser invulnerability, Death Coil, and going to take down a Kodo Beast in the meantime. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is going to go after that. Oh no! Death Knight able to use a Scroll of Town Portal just in time to get away. Beautifully done. And also gets another Raider finally, right as the units were going to teleport back home. Death Knight, is he going to perhaps pick up another Scroll of Town Portal? That was very important of him to stay alive. Meanwhile, the Tauren Chieftain hiding on the far top right-hand side of the map, regenerating hit points slowly but surely. And this is going to be good for him when he can rejoin back up that fight. So far, Troll Berserkers sitting at 0-1 upgrades, 23 to 27 damage, but they do attack relatively slowly. I believe faster than the attack speed of a Crypt Fiend, but I may be mistaken, especially who has more damage now that we know that there is True Shot aura as well. So far, that Tauren Chieftain has decided to come back over here. No one has lost their heroes as I remember, as we're looking at the Blue Drake about to get taken down very easily. You can see that Blue Drake absorbing so much damage, minus 3 armor total. And what item was left behind? A potion, not a potion, a health stone. Health stone, very effective, as the Tauren Chieftain now wanders around here. What is this building? I've never seen that one particular building there. All right, Blade Master now looking to come in. You can see that there is a laboratory off over here. Lin is the one with that one ward there, as there is pretty much only one or about 3 to 4 creep camps left. It looks like they are going to try to take down the 864, and we are just going to get ensnares down. And this is one of the beautiful benefits of the Orc army can ensnare all these units, and then as they're trying to run away because they are just simply too far, they don't attack. This is some easy experience right now. If the Blade Master can finish it off, you can see that the Blade Master gets off another shot there, gets the final shot in, as we're now looking at perhaps, yes, a Dark Ranger being hired up once more by Cechi. Dark Ranger hired up once more. The destroyers are over there. You can see that the creep camp has pretty much been destroyed. Only 3 level 4 creep camps are left. You can see that there are a lot of destroyers now. 4 destroyers in the air. No obsidian statues. And I am definitely curious about this. With the number of berserkers and raiders on the field, is it going to be successful at all? As the battle now raging on, there goes into the Tauren Chieftain. It does get off a nice stomp, trying to slow everything down in just a little bit. You can see that the Kodo Beast trying to get away. Is it going to work? As we see more attacks still coming in. A-bomb now coming in as well. There goes one Kodo Beast already taken down. There goes a Crypt Fiend, as the Abomination just constantly killing units and being able to tank many of them. Alright, Tauren Chieftain down to 8 hit points. It gets taken down very easily. That summoning, those summons, not very useful at all. As we can see, another Kodo Beast has gone down. You can see that the Undead army is just growing at a very, very nice rate. As all of those Kodo Beasts have been taken down. But you got to remember, there's still a lot of Troll Berserkers, and we are now just left with Troll Berserkers versus Crypt Fiends. I take it back. Those Troll Berserkers have pretty much done the necessary damage to finish off all of those destroyers, and now all of these Troll Berserkers dealing 23 to 27 damage. Oh, one more final shot. The Raider, is it going to be able to get away? No, it gets hit and taken down once more. All right, Orc Burrow does have that fortified armor. Altar of Storms now getting pressured, as the Blade Master now is attempting to run away. You can see that Frost Armor not very effective at all, as we're looking at perhaps a Blade Master hoping to intercept units, and that's exactly what's happening. Lyn is finding the opportunity. Oh, Dust of Appearance going to go ahead and take down a Crypt Fiend there, and now hoping to just intercept units. It looks as though, yes, there is a Dark Ranger making its way out across the map. What hero is going to be picked up? Are we going to pick up another hero or a Tauren Chieftain? It looks as though the Tauren Chieftain is getting repaired back over here, as the Blade Master is going to try and attempt to take down this Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger in a bit of trouble. There it goes. No longer having that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Windwalk Strike already dealing 7 damage. That Dark Ranger extremely fast, but for some strange reason, the Blade Master doesn't have Boots of Speed. Alright, gonna go after that Ranger now. That Ranger has nowhere really to run. Can try to get some shots off, but it is gonna get taken down here. There it goes, as we are now looking at the Altar of Storms having been destroyed. Are we going to see anything else new? Perhaps try to head back over to the center and hire up the Tauren Chieftain from the tavern. And so far, there you go. There's that Tauren Chieftain now making its way back in. We are going to get some healing salves onto that Tauren Chieftain, and perhaps he's going to even make his way down over here to the Fountain of Health. And that would perhaps be a really, really good place to try and hide right now. Fortified armor on the Orc Burrows. 40 over 50 supply now, as Lyn may end up supply blocking himself. The Crypt Fiends are pushing forward as the Altar of Storms is being rebuilt in the back. Blade Master now comes in here. The Altar of Storms down to, 90, 60, 26 hit points. I don't believe it was canceled in time, as we are now going to look at the Tauren Chieftain perhaps looking to creep out the rest of these units here. Lyn's building another Orc barracks. Okay, he's building another Orc barracks, as he has already lost his, and if he wants more grunts or any other berserkers, he will definitely need that. Alright, this could be an easy creep camp. Oh, it is a Fountain of Mana on the bottom right hand side, not a Fountain of Health, as I originally imagined, and not quite sure if this is on purpose or on accident. But the Tauren Chieftain does need a lot more mana in order to do anything. Dark Ranger is right here. We're going to see an engagement there, as what item was left behind, I don't know. Ankh of Reincarnation on a Tauren Chieftain. Death Knight is going to be able to death coil everything here. The Obsidian statue, I do not believe, benefits from the Fountain of Mana. That would just be simply too much, as that Obsidian statue is able to heal up multiple units very, very easily and quickly. Alright, Tauren Chieftain, Kodo Beasts, Troll Berserkers are all off over here. Are we going to see? Yes, it looks as though it is going to be a bit of a small engagement there. There's the ensnare onto a skeletal minion once more. The Blade Master hoping to get some more items, and that Blade Master just wandering around with that Orb of Lightning, hoping to take down some key targets. Cechi is currently still in the lead here. He has a level 5, level 4, level 1 Dark Ranger. compared to a level 4 Tauren Chieftain and maybe a level 5 Blade Master. So yes, that additional hero does make a big difference, especially when silence comes into play, as we're now looking at Evelyn picking up a scroll of healing and perhaps trying to, or sorry, not Evelyn, Lynn now looking to move into the center here and perhaps take down some more units. Oh, let's go ahead and fix that there, as we are now looking at the Abomination. Oh, the Abomination may get ensnared. There it goes, losing an Obsidian statue and also an Abomination. That's going to be a very, very quick turnaround completely. Meanwhile, in the center here, a Kodo Beast going to get taken out. So both sides losing units in transit, except Lynn got the better end of that deal by far. All right, are we going to see the Blade Master switch back through? Yes, the Blade Master is nearby. It looks as though, yes, he will take a fair bit of damage just running by there, as he is now trying to hide over with the rest of that army. Tauren Chieftain is helping that Blade Master move extremely quickly. Blade Master could try to hide over here once again by that Fountain of Health. The rest of the army is sitting here as well. Blade Master hoping to get some more units in transit once more. Doesn't look like it's going to work out. Buying a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. No, Scroll of Healing, as we are looking at the rest of the army here. That is a lot of Crypt Fiends. And now what is going to be happening next? So far, just a whole bunch of units. The Blade Master hoping to catch another unit off guard, and there is an Abomination there. It does have 1100 hit points though, as the Blade Master is keeping up with the rest of this army. Tauren Chieftain now needs to be the tank hero, and are we going to see the engagement now come in? All right, so there's the attack. There is the stomp there, beautifully done. Is it going to take down the Lich? Oh, Lich is healed up by that fountain, or the stone, but there is another stomp there. Blade Master going straight after the Lich, gets him down, and now with one hero down, that may completely turn things around. That Tauren Chieftain just has a giant Death Wish, but with his Ankh of Reincarnation, was able to come out ahead, and Cechi, even though he has the overall higher score, realizes that he could not win that fight, and there's the GG. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening as we move on to Game 3 in this best of 3.